Okay. Good morning, madam. I'm Ding Han, the leader for this group assignment that from Group 4. Today, we are going to begin our presentation about microeconomy case study 3. Here are the members that involved. Chin Ka Kien, Chao Jen Teng, Ang Ding Han, that's me, Angel Shim Ying Ying, and Go Chien Wen.
Question A. With the aid of a demand and supply diagram, illustrate the situation in the market for long bean before and after the heavy rain. Before heavy rain happened, initially equilibrium is achieved at point E0 when demand graph D0 intersect supply curve S0, the equilibrium price and quantity of the long bean are P0 and Q0. After herring, the supply of long bean decreased because the supply curve will shift to left from S0 to S1.
After heavy rain happens, the new equilibrium is at E1. When original demand current D0 intersect new supply current S1 is reached, the new price is P1 and new quantity is Q1. Heavy rain caused the price of long bean increase from P0 to P1, while the quantity of long bean decreased from Q0 to Q1. Conclusion: there is reduction in supply while demand remains constant. It will cause price to increase and quantity decrease.
So, what is a ceiling price? Ceiling price is a limit on the price of a goods and service imposed by the government to protect consumers by ensuring that prices do not become prohibitively expensive, which means that ceiling price is to enable consumers to obtain essential goods or services. For the measure to be effective, the price set by the price ceiling must be below the natural equilibrium price. That means set below the market price. Price ceiling happens when there is shortage at the market condition. A market shortage occurs when there is excess demand, that is quantity demand is greater than quantity supplied.
Explain two purposes for the enactment of a price ceiling on a product. The two purposes are to ensure stability in the market, especially during certain seasons. For example, the government has imposed selling price on several essential items, including long beans during Hari Raya Idul Fitri, Chinese New Year, and also Deepavali. The price ceiling was set up lower than the equilibrium. Consumers will be able to buy more long beans. The demand on long beans will increase since consumers could afford the price. The another purpose is to avoid oppressions of consumers. When the government set a selling price, it will be avoided seller to set a very higher price of long bean, so that the seller cannot take the opportunity to raise prices at will to increase profits.
Extend C, sketch a diagram and explain the situation in the market for long beans before and after the price ceiling. Okay. The diagram shows the chart of price and quantity for long beans in the market before and after the price ceiling. Before the government, the initially equilibrium is achieved at point E0 when demand curve D0 intersects supply curve S0.
The equivalent price of and quantity of the long bean are 7 ringgit 50 cents and 2 kilograms. After government state the price ceiling, the equivalent price of the long bean is decreased from 7 ringgit 50 cents to 6 ringgit 50 cents.
Quantity of demanded is 3 kg, while quantity of supply of long bean is 1 kg, and a shortage of 2 kg would occur. Shortage occurs when quantity demanded is greater than quantity supplied.
The last question is explain at least two effects of price ceiling. Okay. The first effect for price ceiling is image of a black market. At the price ceiling 6 ringgit 50 cent, the quantity demand is 3 kilograms while the quantity supply is 1 kilograms. Therefore, there is an excess demand of 1 kilograms and 3 kilograms. Producers know that if they produce the lower quantity while quantity demand is better than quantity supply, because they know that the consumer will pay more for the product if their needs and tend to receive illegal payment for consumers who are willing to pay more.
The second effect is on consumer and producer surplus. Consumer surplus is the monetary gain obtained by consumers since the consumer make a purchase on product in lower price. As the situation given, consumer make a purchase on long bean. When the price of long bean is lower than before product surplus, is the amount that producers benefit by selling at a market price, which is higher price when governments take selling prices. So the producers need to sell their products lower than the selling price.
So our group presentation is end. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.